Good morning, everyone. So today I have the launch for Tonic Craft Kit number 40, which is the Pivot Gift Box set. This video is sponsored by Tonic, and they did send these items free of charge for my review, and all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you were to purchase items through those links. So thank you guys so much for using those. Real quickly about the craft kit, if you already signed up, this is your preview period. You're going to check it out for the next, you have a good amount of time to look at it. And after the 1st of the next month of February, these will start going out. So if you already signed up, if you love the kit, great, it's coming to you. And if you want to make any arrangements to skip or to wait on this one, then you can do so through your portal or by contacting Tonic themselves. And you have more information about that there on the website. And if you are signing up this month, if you just want to get this one box, you can do the one-off purchase. You can do, which means you're just going to get this one box and then that's it. You're not signed up. It's just to pick up the one box. You can do a monthly membership, which is has a discount from the one-off purchase price. And then you can do the quarterly, which is 3 months at a time, billed, 3 months at a time. And that one saves on shipping and a little bit off the price of the kit also. So again, you'll get 10% off the website with the code TCK if you are a Craft Kit member. So always keep that in mind. So let's open this up. So this month, let's check it out. We're going to make a little gift box. Oops. I'm trying to get it through here so I don't knock anything over. I have my coffee back there. Okay. Well, let's look at the the kit, the main components here, which would be our little split folder here with the dies and stamps. So, okay, so to make our pivot gift box, we have all the dies you'll need, of course, over 2 acetate sheets here. So we have some of the base components here and here for the box, and then these pieces here also would make the base of your box. And then you have lots of stuff to decorate with, of course, because that's true Tonic style. We have little inlays that you can put on, like this little tag here. This piece helps you decorate the side of your box. You can decorate the flap. You can decorate the little corner pieces. I believe there's even, yes, this little guy that helps you decorate the very corners of your box if you want to put them on there. It looks kind of like more finished and really cool. So we'll try those out. Of course, the different these inserts would go into this flap, or if you want to go straight to the flap with the insert, that's up to you, but it's a little sturdier if you do an insert on a separate piece that would then lay in here. And then we have, again, the tags, a little clasp, words that you can kind of impress there. This one cuts out enjoy. This one says a gift for you with love. Oh, I'm getting better at reading these, you guys. And I say that and I'm like, maybe thank you. We'll see about that. What that one says later. And then we have our stamp set, which has some more sentiments, really sweet, from me to you. We have thank you so much, just to say. A couple of sentiments, some little decorative kind of swirlies here. And this sentiment, like they fit in the little tag there. So there's that, really cute. So let's look at, let me put this to the side here. Our embellishment type things. Okay, so right on top here I have a Craft Perfect Pewter Gray baker's twine, a very nice amount of that. So pretty. We have, oh yes, stone drops. I told you guys I'm in love with stone drops now, since I tried them out the last time around. They have texture to them. It's really nice. You can spread it out, or you can just leave it that way, but it's kind of gritty, like really cool texture. This one is the color Fiery Volcano. I like it. We have a glitter in ruby red, and normally what they do is their glitters are sold in packs of 4, so I'm not sure if you're gonna get this exact color or type of glitter, but you'll get glitter. Nuvo Mica Mist. Ooh, it's also very pretty. This Crimson Velvet. Gorgeous color. Of course, you want to give it a little shaky before you use this. This stuff is really, really nice. And then a glimmer paste, and I love the glimmer paste. You can put this through your stencil, you can just use it however you like, just put a little something on your project. I normally put it through a stencil, but this is the color Rich Cocoa. I already love this color palette, just looking at these, so really nice. And then, of course, our papers. Oopsie. So what I like is that obviously your box is nice and sturdy, and then the papers are inside this packaging that also has a sturdiness to it. And if you're into recycling, which it has there, you can use this chipboard for like a mini album or something like that. Okay, so let's grab the papers here. And what I mean by mini album is like for the cover. Okay. All right, so let me try to get the names of these colors for you if I have them. So let me just check this out. So we have this gorgeous, gorgeous, oh, hi. See me there? Looking a little rough. Okay, we have this here. Oh, Opera Red in our metallic red. Oh, the handmade papers. I love their handmade papers or hand-created papers. This one is called Red Berries. Oh, that's a cute name, and it looks like little berries. Oh, you know what? I have this mixed up because I think there was another... Did I leave something in the package there? I might have left another piece in here. Hold on. Yep. I was like, I think there's 3 reds in this kit. Hold on. All right, here we go. Gorgeous. The red kind of Craft Perfect, that's like their classic card. It's called Maroon Red. Ooh, now we're getting into the darker colors. I'm telling you, this is lovely. Okay, so we have the smooth black cardstock. Ooh, look at this one. I love that. What is that called? Hold on. That's like a matte black velvet mirror card, but as you can see, it has like a sheen. That is really cool. Look at this one. Oh my, this is like gilded for us already. It looks like when you do the embossing and then you use like gilding wax or something over it. Look at how pretty that is. What is that called? That is umber etching. So pretty. There's another piece of black smooth cardstock. I don't know if that's a little hiccup or if they're meant to be 2, but there's that. This one here is a very, very pretty kind of metallic color, but it's glazed chestnut. You see how it's almost like on a dark paper, and then it has that gilding look again too. So pretty. And then this really, really nice kind of gray. It's almost like what I would call it grayish, but they have pewter gray. In real life, like you see on the camera, it looks kind of like a lighter gray, but in real life it has a deeper tone to it. So really pretty. So what I'm going to do is put some of these things to the side. We're going to grab the basic dies that we need to make our box, and then we'll decorate it up. Okay, I think I'm going to use these 2 for the very base of the box. And I'm just trying to think. I think what I'm going to do is put this one as the base, and this will be the part that builds up on top of it and then makes the lid, and then we'll use obviously our other inserts to make more decorative pieces there. But for our basic box, we're gonna need, I'm gonna tear that off there, sorry. We're gonna need this guy. That's our box base, and this guy from this kit over here. And we're gonna need this, and oh, and then these guys. See, they look like little pockets, and I suppose if you wanted to use them as a little pocket later and something, you could do that, but I'm gonna use this guy and this one. And if you guys are wondering, let me measure this one's a little bit wider just so you know if it works in your die cutting system. I mean, these are not huge, so I'm sure it'll work in whatever you have, but on the widest part of this guy, because he's wider than the other one, it's about 4 inches. So if anything that you have that cuts 4 inches and about 5 inches in the other direction, you'll be good to go. So I have these guys, and what I'm going to do for the basic box is cut 2 of these out of this gorgeous paper. I know you guys, people will go, oh no, don't use that pretty paper, but we have to use it, you guys. And what I love about this is they call it specialty paper, which is very British for us. We would say specialty paper, but I like specialty. That sounds good. And then I'm going to cut 2 of this side, and I need 2 of each of these pieces. So they're for the left and right of the box. So, and then top and bottom. So we need 2 and 2. Okay, so when I come back, I'm gonna have all those cut out from what we need, and we'll make the basic box form, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we have all our basic pieces. Again, 2 of each left and right, and then the 2 of the basically box topper, but we're gonna start with this guy here, and I'm just gonna fold it on these score lines very gently because I don't want to hurt my beautiful paper. And we're just going to join these. Now, I like to use wet glues. If you want to use red liner tape, something that's going to hold for a long time. Some tape runners will. It just depends on how sturdy and how good the tape is. But I would generally recommend red liner or glue. And I love using glue because it does not come apart unless you rip it. Okay, so unless you tear it, you know, you're going to get a good hold. So I'm just going to apply some glue on this flap here. And just hold that there. And since this is a wet glue, I don't want to have you guys watching, you know, paint dry, basically. I'm just going to hold on to this until it's set up. And then I'll apply glue on this other edge and then hold on to that too. Okay, when I come back, we'll have this little box like this. Okay, well that finishes drying. I'm not going to manipulate it yet until I know it's good and dry. We have like this little box kind of insert. We're going to put this guy together. So basically just fold on the score lines. And one of these is going to make a box bottom and the other is going to make a box top, but the top is going to go up and down obviously to open it, and the bottom will be just glued on. I suppose you could just leave it there, but I rather glue it down. And then we need the left and the right side to complete the lid or the box base. I have another one going already, that way it's nice and dry and we can keep working. So if you look at this, you have these tabs here. It's going to fit in here like this so that this other piece can come in and then hold on. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. That's why you need the left and the right, because this one obviously is the other side. So you know, glue this down however, whatever system you think would be best. I'm doing this part first, and then once that's set up, it actually sets up really quickly on paper like this. So when it's a dry paper, the glue sets up really quickly. If the paper is a little bit slick, it might take a little bit longer because of that slick nature of the paper, but you don't have to hold it too long. And then I'll do the same thing for the other side. Glue that down. And then just bring in this flap. I'll just show you. I just put some glue. I normally would let it set up completely before I move on. And then hold that one. Okay. And again, if you're using red liner tape, you just put red liner tape in those same areas. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. And I'll be right back. And you're going to do that twice. Okay, so I have my two pieces, the top or the bottom, however you look at it, and then our base. And, you know, when you're putting this together, if you have a direction on your paper, you definitely want to pay attention to that. This is kind of swirled all over, but if there's something prettier that you want to be seen more visibly when you open the box, you know, put that in that direction. Let's see here. And then we have a top and a bottom, and what I would do is try them out and see which one do you think you would rather stick down to the base. If it's a little tighter, maybe, you know, obviously we're making these by hand, so like that fit in pretty easily. And you can see there's this lower piece and it goes up. And the other one, I guess you can do it that way if you want, but it's basically meant to go this way. And what I'm saying is test out your pieces. Let's say one's a little tighter, just came out that way, or however, you know, when you glued it. Maybe you want that to be the bottom and not the top, the lid that can go off easily and nicely. But they're both pretty good. I'm gonna keep this one down here, I think. So I'm just gonna glue this on. Like I said, you don't have to glue it down, but you probably should if you're gonna put something with any weight in there and you don't want your bottom to fall out. So I'm just gonna put some glue in here. If you wanna decorate this first with all your panels and other things, if you wanna cut into this one directly, then you would have done that when it was flat, obviously. But there's lots of ways to use the inserts and the other extra pieces that are in here. So, and I'm just gonna take a minute to just hold that down, make sure that these are touching so that it actually is glued. So I'm just gonna kind of rub my hand in there until it's set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, and that is the basic box. So again, how much or how little you want to decorate it is up to you. I'm gonna take the lid off because we're gonna decorate that. I'll probably do the sides and the front, a little extra something here. And then this one I'll decorate all around. And then let's see what we have as far as that. So I'll choose some papers and we can look at our dies here. So what's interesting is they even have a little side piece that would kind of go in here. Hopefully you can kind of see that. So So if you wanted to decorate the very sides, you can do that too. Lots of ways to use it. Again, there's a left and a right because of the shape, and then there's inserts for those too. So let me look at this and see what it is that I want to do. Of course, I'll do the flap. I'm going to do the insert on the flap, just so we usually need like a background, and then we'll do a second one with the insert to top that off. We have side pieces, or not side pieces, on this very top. I suppose if you wanted to do that underneath, you could do that. I did not choose to do that, but you could use that way too. This is for that very smaller flap here with our insert. So let me choose the papers I want to use and the inserts and things, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have all the pieces here that I'll be using, and I think I'm going to use the colors, the maroon, the classic cardstock, and the glazed chestnut, just to bring a little bit of that brushed color back in. And then bring some of that red in. So we have our pieces here. So again, when I do this, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to use the maroon for the background. So I'm going to cut that out in just the dies, right? So just a large die, however many, if you're going to decorate the front or the back, or however many you want to cut, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do that with all of the main pieces. Okay, so all just in red. And then from the glazed color here, I'm going to match them up, pair them up. So the insert and the die at the same time. If you want to cut the die out first, the larger one, and then do the insert, however you like to do it, however you like to use your machines. But basically we do that, and we're going to tape it down so it does not move, and run that through. And I'll do the same thing for all of the side pieces here. So, you know, again, as many as you want to decorate, as many of the panels or the sides there. So I would tape that down, run it through, and when I come back, I'll have all of the little pieces that we want to put together. Oh my gosh, you guys, as I'm cutting, I just want to see how intricate this is. Look at the little pieces, and they just fall right out. My goodness. Lovely. Okay, so I just want to show you pretty much all the pieces that I want for my decorative panels fit on just a strip that's about 4.5 inches wide, and then just as long as the paper, the 8.5 inches. So it's really nice. And I'm just going to stick all my pieces together, so just like that, and then, you know, the other pieces just the same way, just layer them up on top of each other. And I think I'm gonna apply the glue where I can, but then I'll use my little glue trick on the back of the hand for the rest of it. That way you get a nice coat, but then you also get some in those intricate spots there. Okay, and I'll put them all together, and then I'll go ahead and adhere them on the box, because that's not anything too difficult to do. We're just gonna look at our box and glue them on, right? All these different pieces. As I was working with this in true Tonic fashion, as you put more and more, it just looks so awesome. Like everything just builds up. And I told you, well, you know, maybe I'll leave the back without the decoration here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put another panel. I'm gonna cut the same one out and put it back here. It needs it. It just looks so gorgeous. And then, you know, I was looking at this. It doesn't really have to be oriented like this. Like, you know, okay, this is the box, this is the top, and the person lifts that open. You can do it like this, you know? And so the whole box is just kind of like an enigma. When they go to open it, they're not gonna pull this off, you know? It's glued down, so when they go to open it, it's gonna come away. So having said that, I think that means I need to decorate both of these sides, don't I? So pretty. And again, you have the insert that you can put in the middle here. I didn't use it because I want this paper to show it's so gorgeous. And I think what I'm gonna do is take the little stone drops and drop them into the areas that show in the little flowers. Why not just add a little red? So I'll probably do that. And then, you know, we have tags, we have other items that we can continue to use. I do want to show you this little guy real quickly, just because it's a cute little thing to add, and maybe you want to do that. Let me see if I have a little scrap maybe of paper I think this will fit on. Yeah, so I'm just gonna run this through really quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, so you would take this little guy, and look how beautiful that is, that little imprint. And basically, you know, give it a fold on those score lines. And basically, you're gonna just glue that together, and it makes you a nice little corner. I'm gonna see if I can get this glued and holding down really well. I mean, there's so much. If you wanted to pop this up, you don't have to keep it flat, you know, but I figure it's gonna be used, like the person needs to open it. So you don't want to put too much that's gonna end up possibly popping off. But what I was saying is if you want to put like a dimensional adhesive under this, it'd be really pretty. So I'm just going to hold this. It is, again, like I said, whenever you have a slick paper like this one, you want to hold it for a little while. So I will be right back. Okay, I think it's holding together now. So you just put a little glue in there and place in the corners. My goodness, look at that. Move it this way, that way it's the nice edge. Look, and just all that more, you know, detail you can add in each corner. Oh, so pretty. All right, thank you so much, Tonic, for saying these items for my review, for sponsoring this video. And as I said, I'm going to go around and put this on there. So I'll have the links in the description box for you guys. I'm just going to put it in the spots where it's visible. Not underneath, because I don't want to, again, smash it down. So wherever I can see the little red dots, there's plenty on the sides. I'm going to add little red dots. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you at the next one. Bye now.